Hey, how's it going guys? JC here. So there's a new build that I've been trying out and I feel like this will really increase you guys' win rate. It's different from any other build that I've seen out there, so it's something that I just came up with myself. And that is to completely skip the upgraded item of Shiv and just go for Zeal. And let me tell you guys the reason why. It actually works in the game. So I've tested it many times, got all the way to Master Tier with this build, and it just works really well. As usual, you build the Tiamat because it's just really good, it's really efficient. Then you can either go for Zerkos, Tabbies, or Merc Treads. It depends on the matchup really. Like against Jace, against ranged matchups that have AD like Vayne for example, you go for Ninja Tabbies. Against someone like Ryze or Victor, you go for Merc Treads. Or even Kennen. Kennen's really good one. Also pick up Ghosts for those guys as well because they kite you. So you just Ghost at them with Merc Treads and they can do absolutely nothing about it. You just simply run them down with ult and they die. That's it. Zero counterplay. So the reason why you do not upgrade to Shiv is because it's very inefficient. So you get exactly 25% attack speed and 10% crit. That's it. And then you get like 50 damage on hit, which splashes. It barely wave clears. I've tested it many times. It's really bad for wave clear. It barely does much damage to enemy champions. You're much better off getting Essence Reaver. Let me just show you guys the efficiency on Zeal. So Zeal is 97% gold efficient on these stats. Look at Static Shiv, it's only 84%. Look at Phantom Dancer, it's only 74% gold efficient. It's really inefficient. Now take a look at Essence Reaver. And look at this, it's 113% gold efficient. This is why you go for Zeal straight into Essence Reaver. If you waste your gold trying to upgrade into Static Shiv, you get 10% crit. That is absolutely nothing. But if you go for Essence Reaver, you're going to get that 25% crit. You're going to have the CDR. By the time you finish Essence Reaver, you have 30% CDR. And you'll finish it at 20 minutes or less. Like probably 15 to 17 minutes. That's when you roughly finish Essence Reaver if you were to skip out on upgrading to Shiv. That's what I've noticed. Around like 20 minutes or sub 20 minutes. Really nice. Just take a look at this clip and you guys will understand why Essence Reaver is so much better than upgrading to Static Shiv. Like this clip right here, I would not have gotten the kill if I have went for Static Shiv and had components for Essence Reaver. Trust me on this one.
I don't think anyone splits against me. What the fuck? How many crits was that? Seems pretty stupid.
So as you guys saw, that was a clip from Midbeast, and that was actually on the game that I got promoted to Master Tier, so it was really nice. And you guys can see that I got 3 crits, and the reason for getting 3 crits is because I got Essence Reaver rather than Static Shiv and some components. Because if you think about it, 35% is from Tryndamere's passive, you have 15% from Zeal, and then 25% from Essence Reaver. All up, it's 75% crit, so you're very likely to crit really early on. And you have 30% CDR, so you have basically everything you need already in just 20 minutes. Definitely do not upgrade Shiv, do not upgrade to Phantom Dancer. These items already got nerfed, and people think they're good for some reason. They're not good for Tryndamere, at least. They might be good for ADCs, but they're terrible items. You want to upgrade your Zeal, either last or second last. You can get every other item, keep it on Zeal, and then eventually upgrade it, because right now it's not worth it. So a lot of people might be asking, why do you get Essence Reaver over Infinity Edge, or why even get Essence Reaver at all? It gives this 1.5% missing mana. Just ignore that completely. It's really good item. Look at this. It's 113% gold efficient without the passive. Just let that sink in for a bit. Most items are around 100% gold efficient or less. And most likely they're less because, you know, being too efficient is not good. And this is super efficient. Infinity Edge, super efficient as well at 111%. So why I go for Essence Reaver first is because it's utility. It gives a lot of damage. Your ult will be up, your spins will be up more often. And just everything is so good. But if say you're up against someone that does not kite you and you do not need to spin much, you do not need your ult as often. Maybe it's a tank that doesn't really run away. That just like, once you catch him, you catch him. Then you can go for Infinity Edge. That's probably the only situation where I'll go for Infinity Edge. Or you go for Infinity Edge if you're up against a duelist that does not move. Just simply does not move, which I can't really think of one right now because everyone runs really fast or jumps away or has dashes, has cooldown reduction. So you need to keep up with them. That's why you go for Essence Reaver. But there are rare situations where you go for IH if you just want more damage. So that's that. You go for these 2 items. And you can get them so much earlier if you just don't upgrade Zeal. It's so silly to upgrade Zeal right now because it's such a bad item to upgrade to. Like, Shiv is your best bet and it's not that good. So after that, you can go for Death Stance, or you can even go for Death Stance after Essence Reaver and get that 40% CDR if you're really getting bursted hard and you just want to be tanky in a team fight. So I've noticed that if I can't split push against someone and I just want to team fight all the time, Essence Reaver into Death Stance really good. Also, if you're up against a team that you need QSS, just skip Stormrazor because you already have your 40% CDR. You don't need Stormrazor. You could get Mercurial Scimitar, you could get Blade of the Ruined King. Those are all great items. You don't have to, but if you really want, you can get this with Static Shiv because they're good synergy. But outside of that, it's like you don't need Stormrazor. It's not necessary, but you do want to upgrade your Shiv at the very end. So that is my breakthrough build. The core items, which is just these first 4, and they're really cheap. So you'll get them around 20 minutes and you'll have a lot of success. Trust me on this one. Try it out, guys. I think this will help you guys out a lot. Anyways, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I just hit Masters, so I can start trying to get to Iron 4, which is actually the real challenge. Getting to Masters Challenger, not a problem, but getting to Iron 4 is the issue for me. So we'll see how we go. Maybe I have to ask really nicely and Iron friends help me out on this one. And yeah, hopefully I have the Iron 4 to Diamond series started very soon. See you guys all next time. Cheers.